Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Enshrouded. We have left the Hollow Halls. I figured it's probably not somewhere that you're supposed to be going at this level. And so it's going to be better if we spend our time doing more productive things like trying to find where the actual Flame Sanctum is. Now it looks like it's above over that other side, but it's possible that there's another way in over there, so I'm going to see if I can get across, and we're gonna have a hunt to see if we find a way in at all, or a way up. And I know we've kind of been through this area in the past, but I thought a quick cursory look won't hurt us. Because from here we're only like 52 meters away from it. And maybe it's just like up on that hill. I see you. You're nothing compared to what we were just fighting. And it's worth as much, if not more, experience than the things we were fighting. Definitely a balance issue there, I think. Okay. Now, unfortunately, it is night time, so it's not going to be easy for us to navigate. But there is this other little path that it goes this way. Yeah, I think we missed this previously and we've just gone way off track. Because this feels like it's going somewhere way more productive. Alright. Let's focus on the little bat things. One back on. No fair that they can actually go through the ground, but they die just as well as anything else. And there we go. Look, tucked away at the back. So this was a lot easier than we made it for ourselves. At least finding it was, and that was a good amount of experience for finding it. I see you. 5 more experience for your cold, dead body. Oh, those don't break as easily as the ones in the Hollow Halls. Interesting. Bandages. That's useful. These lovers sought refuge in the flame, but it warms them no longer. Offer it spark at the flame altar in your home. Okay, well, we'll definitely do that. To mend old wounds. My dearest Helen, please hold your tears and sit by my side. Let us gaze over the valley as we've done before. The setting sun and falling leaves are like our brief and precious time. Let us share these hours before they're swept away by the shroud. Come rest your head on my shoulder, my daffodil. Yours forever, Salim. So do we just like collect the flame from there? Yeah, we got a spark. All right. Let's head back. I think what I'll do is we'll go extinguish the other altar, because we can always use that as a forward base. And they're very easy to put together, so we'll extinguish that. Head back to our main base with the fast travel. And then while we're here, strengthen the flame. So we need 5 red mushrooms. Well, they're going to be easy to find. I assume it's the raw ones rather than grilled ones. There's one over there. Or a few over there, I should say. Who would have thought putting mushrooms in a fire would make it burn more? Oh, actually, we can't grab that. Our backpack is full of random stuff. Is that enough? That's 6, that'll do. Oh, we've got 1 spare left over for cooking. The most interesting thing that we got out of the hollow halls was this snake spine wand. So I'm going to want to upgrade that. So, strength of the flame, gain global benefits. This is going to increase our shroud passage level. Interesting. And it's going to give us 1 bonus to each of our attributes. I feel stronger. More specifically, though, if we go to our character, not the status details, on the all attributes. Blessing of the Flame boosts your primary attributes by 1 each. So it's 50 hit points is a fair amount. Extra melee damage is nice, extra range damage is nice, extra mana damage is nice. But the extra health and the extra stamina, ooh. Yeah, all things considered, that's pretty good. Right, weapon upgrades. Let's go for enhancing our equipment. This snakespine one, it can't take much of an enhancement actually. But it is pretty pricey because it adds 4 magic damage onto it. So we'll do that. Yeah, we could definitely work with a wand for a bit. Well, we successfully distracted ourselves with that entire section. Let's go cook up some meat very quickly. In fact, in order to do that, I need to put it down here. We'll drop off all the various potions that we're not going to use for a while. And then we'll go out on the next quest. So in here, well, actually, we'll keep the grilled wolf meat on us. There go the firebolt charges. Icebolt charges also go in. Bone channel. I assume that flings bone at things? Can we salvage up that wand? We'll put bone channel in. The rest of the stuff... That's consumable, that's consumable, that's consumable. Don't need ice protection. We don't need elixir. We don't need mana potion, really. I'll keep the health potion on us just in case. Keep the skull summoning vessel because it's amusing. Most of the rest of this is going to go down into the chests down here. I will go through and sort them out at some point. Try and get a bit more organisation between them. But for now, This is good enough. Yeah, we may as well just eat that. Goes the plot finder, and we're not going to use that. Well, I'll keep the torch on just in case. So we've got quite a selection of equipment and stuff. Let's have a chat with the flame. The spark of knowledge has erupted within. Ready yourself to unveil the secrets of our past. Find the 2 ancient obelisks of the Spring Lands to learn the world's fate. A story of rotten fire. Only those who seek the truth shall find it. Now, if we're going to upgrade this, we need 5 shroud cores. So that's going to be pretty big. Or 5 sparks. A scavenger matron head. Ooh, that's a lot of things. We can make more altars now, actually, which is kind of interesting. So with 5 quests. We've got Hunter becomes the hunted, find the hunter. Powerful alchemy, which is the alchemist. And then we've got story of fire and story of rock, which are the 2 new ones. We've also got that whole searching for hidden tombs thing, which I think we'll go after first. Set it as the active quest. Let's show it on the map. That is north of the ancient spire. So we could just kind of like fly down to it. If we fast travel up here. In theory, it's not far away. I say in theory because we're going to need to jump for it. It's a pretty nice drift, I will say that. Let's dive here. Sort of getting the hang of this whole gliding malarkey. And this is an entry into the hidden tomb. So we've seen similar things to these in other places. Tried to get me with the old poison. That's not cool. And straight away, we've got a secret available. Nice try, little critter. Not going to work. Not this time. Can we actually... Yeah, we can just walk through that. Come around this corner. Or do your spitting there. Don't run away from me. That worked a lot better than I deserved. I get the feeling we'd be able to get string off those things, but I guess not. Lots of little spiders everywhere, but not lootable string. Just clipped him. Right on the very edge. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for secrets. This is getting dark in here, actually. Poison's not fun, but at least this poison is not as bad as the stuff we were standing in previously. In the hollow halls. That was nasty stuff. charge in before he has a chance to react. It's nice that they're putting a fair amount of lighting in with their glowing butts. Bandages, healing potions. We're gonna have to come back here if this is a source of healing potions. Oh yeah. Nothing of note there. So, to the center area. This is what it's all about. For science, I kind of want to test. Well, that didn't hurt. Doesn't feel healthy though. Bone blocks. I was not expecting to learn how to make bone blocks. We can make bone houses. Do you want a house made from the bones of your enemies or bones of random people that you found? You could do that. It's kind of brilliant and kind of disturbing at the same time. And yeah, that bit doesn't actually go anywhere worthwhile. Well, that was a fun little side quest. And it's always important to read those booklets and bits of paper, because you never know what you're going to end up finding. So we have an elixir well near us that we could clear out. We could also go get the hunter, or we head over to the love letter to Queen Jasmina. And as far as side quests go, that feels like a pretty smart choice. Let's go back to the ancient spire and we'll fly east. How are we doing in terms of space? Oh, we've got loads of space. Yeah, so if we fly east from here, then we'll get eyes on where we're supposed to be going, for one, which is always good. That is reasonably far, isn't it? So that's the vault over there. So it's a little bit to the south of the vault. Yeah, we can drift over that way. Let's go. Feel like we should probably drift over ground that we're not going to fall quite as far to hit. Although falling from this height, like, would still probably kill you. That was a pretty nice drift. Ooh, I wonder if we can make it across that. I think we possibly can. Maybe we should have stayed higher. Nope. Painful. But fine. You know what? We'll just make it work. So we need a way out of here. We've got 6 minutes. Or finding little moments of respite that are just outside of the shroud. Both are valid options. So doing parkour up the side might work for us. Yeah, that actually got us out a bit, even though it almost killed us. But that did work. Damn it. Just too steep. Alright. We'll fly back over there and we'll get our stuff back. Drifting's nice and quick, which is good. And we're going to be close enough to the ground that we're not going to take any damage when we impact, which is also very good. But unfortunately, we're going to have to go down in order to recover our stuff. That's the disadvantage with this situation. Only just off to the side. Yeah, there was no way we were going to climb up that. No way. No how. Oh, no. We've got to get up there? Oh, that's going to be painful. Not impossible, but an absolute ache of a time. So we were over here. And then we went up this way. And then we went round. And we had way too little health for what we were trying to do. There it is. We should just be able to... That did not work. That's going to be really hard to get back. Right, well, before we figure that out... Let's see if we can find a nice way out with the shroud. It's not just going to insta-kill us. Up here should work. Jumping gives this a little bit of respite, so we do have some way out that's nearby. Specifically over here. So to get our stuff, we could potentially build ourselves some kind of climbing apparatus. Come at it from a different angle. Maybe if we come at it from the side. Let's go up and have a look. This could be a very painful episode of trying to recover that stuff and failing. But we'll do our best. Feels a bit disappointing that that was the point where it's ended up going. Truth be told. Maybe if I crouch, it'll be a little bit easier. Nope. We'll try again. I wonder if it's possible to just parkour up the side. No, it's not. As always, it's not a huge amount of stuff that we've got there, but it's just annoying that it's not going to be accessible. Try going further across this time. So try coming in kind of from the side. No. Also big fat no. Alright, I'm going to keep trying to recover the items. Give me a moment and we'll be right back. Either we'll succeed and we'll have them back, or we'll give up and we'll move on. But there's no point in making you sit and watch it. Alright, I've had a crazy idea. With a pickaxe, we might be able to dig down to it from up above. So we're going to try and terraform the land and get to it that way. Now, for building, you need to have a building area, but for terraforming, you don't. We should be able to dig our way down and make it flat enough that we can just pick the stuff up. At least that's my theory. And this is going to help us stock up on dirt, so, you know, I'm sure there is an additional benefit here as well. Right, let's flatten this side off a little. And we're going to want to do this as a ramp coming down, really. Now, this whole cliff area that I'm terraforming at the moment, because it's outside of the flame-protected area, it's all going to revert back once it's done. When we restart the game, or enough time passes, it will just turn back into the original cliff. So what we've got here is a surefire way of getting down to it. Just, it's going to take us a while. We may need to pop back outside of the shroud. Well, we're definitely getting there. Let's give it a while for it to come all the way back on our stamina bar. Almost close enough to see it properly. Look at that. It is just on that tiniest little nubbin. Is that close enough? There we go. Take all the stuff back. That was way more painful than it needed to be. So in terms of where we are, we're almost back at the elixir wheel. I think we'll just push through this and hang a left, actually. So that's the elixir well itself. If we go through and out the other side... because we've cleared this one out and we know that there was a respawn point, and I'm pretty certain there was a pretty straightforward way out the back. Yeah, over there. We don't really have time to fight these guys properly. Especially not if that happens. This looks to be going deeper, which is not good. I would like a way out. There we go. Out of the shroud. Oh, a whole pullover, right. That is our waypoint. That's where we're looking to get to. There's definitely critters and stuff around. Oop. Almost went straight down in there. But it looks like we've got some kind of camp over here. Alright, let's have a nose around. We could sleep till morning just to make things a little bit easier to see what's going on, but with the torch out, I think we've got enough visibility. Oh, hello. We'll have that. A forest longbow. It's not amazing. We'll probably salvage that up. And here we go. Nobles in history, the Southern Caravan. An old site we discovered. I never thought I'd see the sunset on this side of the mountains again. The eventide was brighter when I was young. A vibrant haze of lavender or grape, a mix of tangerine and marigold. A florid blush before the dark, now grey. I prayed the ancients protect the northern caravan with their glory and light. I put my faith in Cyrus, long keepers in sight. My people tire, but we cannot rest. We have to push harder, for every soul we've lost. Our step must be swift, I learned. I have a strange feeling, this dread, that I won't be able to linger, that I'll walk alone once more. Why can I not shake this fear? Know this premonition. Cool. I do love finding these bits of lore dotted around, especially when we've had things leading us towards them. Okay. Well, with the Southern Caravan Camp discovered, I think next time we'll go to the Ancient Vault. I'll probably head back to the home and drop off our stuff. Maybe make a forward base somewhere along the way. But yeah, this is going on quite nicely. Couple of little side quests getting ticked off. A bit more experience, and that of course is giving us well, at actual levels in theory, 350 XP we got for one of the discoveries. We are almost at level 5. That's going to allow us to hopefully get jump attack. Really looking forward to getting double jump, but that is a fair way away. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Enshrouded. See you soon.